Meet Shari. She's 62, a financial consultant, divorced, and living in Massachusetts with her beloved rescue pup, Gracie. By all traditional measures, she's done everything right when it comes to saving for retirement. She had a long career in financial services. She built up a nest egg of about $2.5 million. Yet when she tried to ease into retirement last year to take it for a test drive, she ran headfirst into a reality that so many pre-retirees discover. The retirement spending you plan on paper and retirement spending in real life are not the same thing. First, there was a rent increase. Then some unexpected healthcare expenses, hers as well as Gracie's. But there was also a series of casual withdrawals from her IRA, a little here, a little there, that added up to much more than she realized. All in, Shari pulled about 9% from her retirement stash last year, a pace her financial planner referred to as a drain rate rather than a withdrawal rate. Shari now knows better than anyone that this rate is not sustainable over the long term, but that's the tricky thing about decumulation. Finally spending what we've worked years to earn. Most of us are not trained for it, and if you get it wrong in the beginning, it can derail your plans for years. Shari's financial professional laid out 3 choices for her moving forward. 1, increase her consulting income. 2, go back to work full-time, in part for the health benefits. 3, move out of the Northeast to lower her cost of living. None of these is a tiny tweak. Those are big life decisions, and that's why her story is so relatable. Because most of us headed into retirement may be asking ourselves, do I have enough saved? But the better question is, can my money support the life I'm actually living and the life I want to live? For Shari, the answer right now is not at this withdrawal rate, not without changes. So here's a game plan for Shari to consider. First, scale back from an unsustainable spending rate and move from reactive withdrawals to a structured retirement income plan. That means deciding in advance how much she can safely take out monthly or quarterly and budgeting around it, not pulling money out every time an expense pops up. Second, identify the true income gap. What expenses are essential? What's covered by Social Security and income? And what amount still has to come from savings? Once you've isolated a gap, you can solve for it. Third, sometimes big changes are called for. Moving is most definitely an effort, but in Shari's case, it may be the single biggest lever she can pull. Living in a lower cost area could seriously reduce the pressure on her portfolio. The lesson from Shari's story is powerful. Even a strong nest egg can feel fragile if your spending plan is unclear. Retirement security is not just about the amount you've saved, it's about how you turn those savings into income and how honest you are about what your life really costs. Because hope is not a strategy, but a plan can change everything. I hope you enjoyed hearing about Shari's journey. Be sure to check out the other videos in this series, which explores how real people can achieve the retirement they want most by having a plan for turning their savings into income.